Welcome, y'all. My name is King, and this is On to the Next Trade. I'm going to be doing a video breakdown about how I turned $50, 50, into $10,000 in 2 weeks. No cap. Now, this doesn't get accomplished if I'm not focusing on what's next. If I spent so much time focusing on the last $50, focusing on things that are out of my control, there's no way for me to focus on what's next. You cannot sit in the situation that you're in and focus on what's next. You have to be proactively moving forward. You have to be proactively working towards something and trusting God. Because On to the Next Trade is not just about trading. It's not just about investing. It's not even just about making money. It's about, what do you do when the chips are down? Are you focusing on where you are, or are you focusing on what's next? Now, I'm going to get into this video breakdown so you see that this $50 to $10,000 is no cap, okay? But I want to be very clear as to the mindset behind it. I'm always focused on the next trade. I'm always focused on the next connection, focused on the next call I made. Where you are right now is not always going to be where you have to be, but you have to trust that. Now let me be an example to show you what you can do if you believe in yourself and you trust God. So let me get into the video breakdown so you can see what I'm talking about, because this is no cap. So guys, I'm going to use this trade locker and Genesis FX to show where we started and where we were, okay? So initially, I had put money into this account. You know what I'm saying? We hit the low. As you can see, the lowest we were at was about negative 2,000. Because the most I put in here was literally $2,000. So we go from, on January 14th, we go from 1917, right? Probably like $60 or something like that left, and we climbed. We're climbing. Keep in mind, we have to get to 2,000 just to break even. So as you seeing this number go from negative 800 to negative 529, that's me making money, okay? So remember, we were at January 14th right here. This is the low of the account. I had 1917 left out of $2,000 period, okay? Then we started climbing. We started climbing. We started climbing. We started climbing. At this point, each time we go from down 1,500 to negative 800, we're making money towards getting there. I just wanted to show you that we were down. This was it right here. That was everything I had left in here. Everything. So I didn't sit and feel sorry for myself. I focused on what was next. And what was next for me to do wasn't to wait for another big investment. Wasn't for me to try to gather up another 1,000. Try to ask this person. I said, hey, I'm going to do what's in my control. I got $50 on January 14th at 1 a.m., 1:07. And we climbed. We climbed. We climbed. We're climbing. Keep in mind, everything you're seeing is real profit. Look at the days. It's only been 1 day since I just showed you that. January 15th, January 15th, 2026. We keep growing. The account's still growing. Keep in mind, on January 16th, if we're up 2,000, that means that we're up 4,000. Because I just showed you the account was down at 1971. Now we're back at 2,000. Profit. So now we're, okay. So you know what that means. So we, you know what I'm saying? We keep going. Took a few losses, but we continue to grow. We continue to focus on what's next. Not feeling sorry for ourselves. Now it's January 21st. We started this $50 on January 14th. It's January 21st, and we're up 3,725 on the account. But remember, we were already down 2,000. So that makes this $5,725.77. And we keep growing. We keep growing. We keep growing. We keep growing. Focusing on the next trade. Trusting God. Focusing. And this is where we ended up. This is our final total last week. Now, you add this $7,648 And if you add 2,000, that's where you get the final profits of what was done. But all of this started from 1971. On January 14th, we were down 1971 on an investment that 1917 on an investment that was only $2,000. There was no more money being put into this. There was nobody coming to save me. There was nobody coming to hold my hand. And I focused on what was next. And here I am. $9,552. That is what we've done since the beginning. But if I go to all time, that's where the extra 2,000, that's where the initial investment from last year shows. Because this account, I started trading this account again right around January. So this month is more accurate to what is being done. But I just want you to know, so you can see that this is no cap, that at a certain point, all I had was $50. Right? So the account was already down 2,000. And instead of feeling sorry for myself, I said, hey, this month of January, I'm about to change my life. Live profits. Live. You cannot fake this right here in the corner. Okay? So all you have to do is be focused on the next trade. These are my profits from last week. 5,768. That was just last week. And the week before that was 4,600, something around there, which makes a total of the year 2026 of 9,552. But you remember, you have to remove the money that I started with, that I was already down from last year. That's why it goes from 952 to this. Well, there you have it. On to the next trade. In another video, I'm going to be breaking down the chart work and giving an actual breakdown as to why I took this gold trade, why I took this US 30 trade, to get you to understand how I view the markets. But this first introduction video is about you. It's about looking deep inside and saying, what is the next thing I can do? How can I be on to the next trade? How can I be on to the next? Is it a phone call you need to make? Is it a text you need to make? Is it a connection you need to see about? It's all about you and taking the next step. Thank you for watching, and focus on the next thing you have to do. Like, share, subscribe for more videos coming. On to the next trade. My name is King. Thank you for watching. And shout out to One Arm Bandy. Thank you.